public sex is perhaps one of the most controversial taboos in society. Okay, maybe not literally one of the most controversial, but it's quite controversial. It's quite taboo. It provokes everything from outrage to fascination. But why is this? We're going to do a little bit of a deeper dive into this. So a lot of it comes from religious influence. Most religions, Hinduism is an exception. I'm really a big fan of Hinduism, side note. But most religions are very anti-sex or anti-sex outside of the confines of marriage, very all about modesty and whatever. I don't know, I'm not into all that shit, you know, I'm not a religious person, but whatever. Um, a lot of it comes from legal standards that have kind of codified over time, and I think a lot of that ties into the religious standards, like the religious standards led to the legal standards, or I don't know, maybe some of it just comes because sex makes people uncomfortable and squeamish, but it has been codified in legal standards. So there's this kind of, like, it's considered to be indecent, or I think it's illegal in most places, actually. Probably it is, yeah. You can get in trouble for it even, maybe. I don't know, I should probably look into that more. But, and then there's just this culture of shame, you know, there's a culture of shame around sex and sexuality, and it's just seen as something perverted and something you can only do in the privacy of your own home and something gross. And whereas I think it's really just this natural act, you know. And then there's the fear of corruption, like corrupting children, corrupting society. Like I made a video the other day talking about the pros and cons of hookups, and this guy just flipped out. He was like, "Oh my God, like this is so disgusting. Like what is society coming to?" And I was like, what is society coming to? Like, what is society coming to with fucking asshole trolls like you, like, hiding behind their keyboards on the internet? I think that's a bigger issue than someone fucking in the bushes at a park, to be honest. You know what I mean? But yeah, there's just, I don't know, part of it also is about, this is actually, I think the most legitimate concern about public sex is violation of consent. If someone walks in on you, they did not consent necessarily to seeing you have sex. Some people might be into it. They might be really turned on by wandering into some strangers having sex. But a lot of people might be uncomfortable with it. You know, so that is a bit of an issue. And I think exhibitionism, like if you're purposely having sex in a public place where you know everyone can see you, is very different from if you're having sex like in a secluded environment, like at a park when there's no one there, or in a dark alley, or in the bushes, or, you know, just somewhere where people are not likely to see you and you're not likely to be discovered. Although discovery is part of the thrill of it. Personally, I see nothing wrong with public sex as long as you're in a fairly secluded area. I mean, I don't even think exhibitionism is really that terrible personally, but, you know, I can see why it disturbs some people, so I won't go so far as to say that isn't wrong, because I can see why it would bother people. But yeah, if you're in a secluded area, I really don't see what the big deal is. I mean, worst comes to worst, you see some people fucking, like, you know what, like, you see bugs and pigs having sex all the time, like, what's the big deal, you know? I know a lot of you probably don't disagree with me, and I'll probably get a lot of trolls and haters from this video, but, fuck you guys, basically, if you're gonna hate on me. If you disagree, that's completely fine. Disagreement is healthy, but disagree politely, disagree coherently, disagree rationally and logically. You know, explain your arguments. I understand not everyone's into public sex, and that's okay. Just don't be a fucking asshole, don't be a fucking troll, you know? Fuck you, all you trolls out there, all you fucking haters, all these people have been hating on me lately. Fuck you, I'm gonna keep posting anyway. Anyway, fuck all the trolls and haters and bigots out there, but, besides that, yeah, please share your opinions, and if you're into it, if you think it's cool, then share that with me as well. Thank you so much. Have a great day.